everyone, and welcome back to the Learning Lab, where learning English is easy and enjoyable. I am so happy to be here with you again today, my friend. How are you today, Jenny?
Hi, everyone. It is so good to be here with all of you again. I am doing pretty well today, James. Thank you so much for asking me that. How about you? Are you feeling good today, too?
Oh, I am feeling fantastic today, honestly, because I slept so well last night. I actually woke up before my alarm clock even rang this morning, which almost never happens to me. It was a wonderful surprise, and it put me in a really great mood for the whole day.
Wow, that is amazing, James. I wish that happened to me sometimes, too. Honestly, my alarm clock and I are not friends at all. We fight every single morning. But that is a story for another episode, I think. So let us not talk about mornings today.
You are right, Jenny, because today we are talking about something completely different and very interesting. Today, our topic is night routines, which means everything we do before we go to sleep at night. I'm really excited about this topic because I love my night routine so much.
Oh, I love this topic too, but for a very different reason than you, James. My night routine is a little bit messy, so I think it will be fun and funny to talk about it today. I think our listeners will laugh a lot when they hear about my night routine.
Yes, and I truly believe that this topic is perfect for English practice, everyone. That is because we use very simple words when we talk about night routines, like sleep, bed, shower, and book. These are easy words that beginner students can understand and remember very quickly.
That is so true, James, and everyone in the whole world has some kind of night routine. Some people have a very organized routine, and some people, like me, have a very relaxed and chaotic routine. So no matter who you are, I am sure you will relate to something we say today.
Exactly. So, get ready to learn some new English words and phrases with us today. We will talk slowly and clearly, so please listen carefully and try to repeat some of our sentences out loud. This is a great way to practice your speaking and your listening skills at the same time.
But before we start our main conversation, we have a small, important request for all of you listening. If you are enjoying this podcast so far, please click the like button. It really helps our channel grow. It only takes 1 second, but it means so much to us here at the Learning Lab.
Yes, please. And also, do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you have not already done that. When you subscribe, you will never miss a new episode, and we upload new episodes every single week. We have so many fun topics coming soon, so subscribing really helps you stay updated with us.
And one more small favor, if that's okay with you, my dear listeners and friends. Please share this podcast with a friend who is also learning English, because sharing is caring, as they say. Maybe you have a friend, a classmate, or even a family member who would love this podcast too.
Thank you so much, everyone. We really, truly appreciate your support every single day. Okay, Jenny. Now, I think it is time for us to finally start talking about our night routines. Are you ready to share your very relaxed and, as you say, a little bit chaotic night routine with everyone?
Ah, yes, I am ready, but please do not judge me too much, everyone, okay? I promise my night routine is not as bad as it sounds. It's just very different from James' perfect routine. Okay, James, where should we start our conversation today, my friend?
I think we should start with the first part of the evening, which is relaxing after a long day. This is the time when we finish our work or our studying and we start to slow down for the night. So, Jenny, how about you? What do you do to relax in the evening?
Oh, this is easy for me to answer because I love to relax on the sofa with my cat. After a long day, I don't like doing anything active at all. I just want to sit down and rest. I usually watch a funny show on my phone, and my cat sleeps right next to me.
Aw, that sounds so sweet, Jenny. I didn't know you had a cat. What is her name? I really like animals too. They make everything feel more calm and happy in the evening. As for me, I like to relax in a different way. I like to go for a short, quiet walk outside.
Her name is Luna, and she is honestly the laziest cat in the whole world, just like me. Wow, a walk sounds so healthy and so peaceful, Jame. That is very different from my sofa and my phone. Do you walk every single night, even when the weather is cold or rainy outside?
Yes, I try to walk every night, even in the cold, because it helps me relax my mind completely. I like to walk for about 20 minutes around my neighborhood, and I don't use my phone at all. I just look at the sky, listen to the birds, and think quietly about my day.
Oh, that is very impressive, Jame. I don't think I could ever do that every night. I don't like walking in the evening, honestly, because I'm always too tired after a long day. I prefer to stay inside, be comfortable, and do absolutely nothing for a little while.
I understand that completely, Jenny. We all relax in our own special way. There's no right or wrong way to relax as long as it makes you feel calm and happy inside. I think it's wonderful that you have a special routine with your cat, Luna, every single evening.
Thank you, Jame. That is very kind of you to say. I really appreciate that a lot. Okay, so we talked about relaxing. Now, what is our second topic for tonight's episode, my friend? I'm curious to hear what other part of the night routine we should discuss next together.
Great question, Jenny. Our second topic is our evening hygiene routine, which means washing and cleaning ourselves before bed. This usually includes things like taking a shower, brushing our teeth, and washing our face before bed. How about you, Jenny? What does your hygiene routine look like at night?
Oh no, this is where things get a little bit funny and a little bit embarrassing for me. I like to take a shower at night, but sometimes I am so tired that I skip it completely. I know that's not good, but sometimes my bed is just too comfortable and too warm.
That's very funny, Jenny, but I think many people can probably relate to that feeling. As for me, I have a very fixed routine. I never skip my shower, not even one single time. I take a warm shower every night at exactly the same time, around 9 o'clock.
Wow, exactly the same time every single night? That is so organized and so impressive, Jame. Mine, I do not have a fixed time at all. Sometimes I shower at 8 and sometimes I shower at midnight. My schedule is a little bit like a mystery to me, honestly speaking.
A mystery schedule. I love that description, Jenny. That made me laugh a lot. After my shower, I always brush my teeth for exactly 2 minutes. I use a timer on my phone. I also like to wash my face with a gentle soap because I want healthy, clean skin.
A timer for brushing your teeth. Oh my goodness, that is very, very organized, Jame. I do brush my teeth every night, don't worry. That's one thing I never ever skip. But I definitely do not use a timer. I just brush until it feels like enough time has passed.
That's good, Jenny. At least we agree that brushing our teeth every night is very important. I think good hygiene habits help us feel fresh, clean, and ready for a good night of sleep. Do you do anything else for your skin at night, Jenny? Like a special cream or lotion?
Sometimes I remember to put on lotion, and sometimes I completely forget about it. I bought a very expensive face cream last year, but I think I have only used it 5 times. I feel a little bit guilty about that, but it's sitting in my bathroom looking very sad.
Huh, poor face cream. Maybe tonight is the perfect night to finally use it again, Jenny. I personally love using my night cream. It smells like lavender and it helps me relax before bed. I think a little bit of self-care at night can really improve how we feel the next morning.
You are right, Jame. I think I will try to use my face cream more often after this conversation. Okay, let us move on now to our third and final topic for tonight's exciting episode. What is the last part of our night routine that we should talk about together?
Our final topic is getting ready for bed, which means the very last steps before we fall asleep. This includes things like reading a book, setting an alarm, or turning off the lights in our room. How about you, Jenny? What do you do right before you fall asleep at night?
Oh, I have a very specific habit here, and I am a little bit embarrassed to share it with everyone. I like to scroll on my phone in bed, even though I know it is probably not a good habit at all. Sometimes I look at my phone for 1 hour and then suddenly it's very, very late.
I think many people do that too, Jenny, so please do not feel embarrassed about it. I try very hard to avoid my phone before bed because I read that the light can hurt our sleep. Instead, I like to read a physical book for about 30 minutes before I turn off the light.
Wow, a physical book. That is so old-fashioned and so charming, James. I really love that idea. What kind of books do you like to read at night? Are they exciting stories or something more calm and quiet? I'm curious because I think the type of book can really change how relaxed you feel.
That's a great question, Jenny. I usually like to read calm, gentle stories, not scary or exciting ones. I do not want my brain to feel excited right before I sleep. I want it to feel calm and peaceful. Right now, I'm actually reading a book about a small, quiet village by the sea.
That sounds so peaceful and so relaxing, James. Maybe I should try reading books like that too. I usually watch funny videos on my phone, which probably makes my brain more excited, not more relaxed at all. Maybe that is actually why I have trouble falling asleep quickly sometimes now that I think about it.
Yes, that could definitely be a reason, Jenny. Our brains need time to slow down before sleep. After I finish reading, I always set my alarm for the next morning and then I turn off all the lights. I also like to open my window just a little bit because I love fresh, cool air while I sleep.
Fresh air sounds really nice. Honestly, I think I should try that habit myself starting tonight. As for me, I usually forget to set my alarm until the very last second, right before I close my eyes. Then I panic a little bit and I check my alarm 3 times just to be sure it's correct.
Ha! Checking 3 times, that is so funny, Jenny. But I understand that feeling completely too. It's always a little scary to worry that your alarm did not save correctly and you might sleep too late. I think a lot of our listeners probably check their alarms more than once too, honestly speaking.
I am sure they do, James. We are definitely not alone in that small, funny habit at all. Okay, so now that we shared our whole night routines, I think it's clear that we are very different people. You are so organized and calm, and I'm a little bit messy and chaotic, but that's okay.
That is completely okay, Jenny. And I think that's actually the most important lesson from today's episode. Everyone in the whole world does things differently, and there is no single perfect way to have a night routine. What matters most is finding a routine that makes you feel comfortable, calm, and ready for sleep.
I completely agree with you, James. We should never feel bad about doing things our own special way. Some people like fixed schedules and timers, and some people like sofas, cats, and a little bit of chaos every night. Both ways are perfectly fine as long as we get enough good, healthy sleep at the end.
Beautifully said, Jenny. And now I think it's time to ask our listeners a fun little question. We would love to know more about your own personal night routine, so please leave us a comment below. Here's our question for today. Are you more like organized James or relaxed Jenny?
Yes, please tell us in the comments. Are you Team James or Team Jenny tonight, everyone? Do you have a fixed, organized night routine, or is your night routine a little bit more relaxed and chaotic like mine? We really love reading your comments, so please do not be shy and share your answer with us.
Thank you all so much for joining us today for this fun and cozy conversation about night routines. We hope you learned some new, simple English words that you can use in your own daily conversations. Remember to practice speaking out loud because practice truly helps you improve your English every single day.
Yes, thank you all for listening, and please remember to like, subscribe, and share this podcast with a friend. It really helps our small channel grow, and it helps more English learners find our fun, friendly lessons too. We truly appreciate every single one of you who listens to us every week.
We had so much fun talking with you today, Jenny, and I can't wait for our next episode together. Thank you all for being here with the Learning Lab, where learning English is always easy and enjoyable for everyone. See you next time. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. Take care of yourselves and sleep well tonight, no matter what your routine looks like. See you next time. Bye for now.